In the late 1960s and early 70s, I was caught up in the women's movement. I read Simone de Beauvoir, Betty Friedan, and Gloria Steinem. I also burned a bra, but that's another story. At the time, it was easier for me to be mad at all men in general than it was for me to take a close look at the particular man to whom I was married. While I was working on the Tohono O'odham Reservation, a friend and I drove more than 200 miles after school one afternoon to hear Gloria Steinem speak. She was funny, intelligent, and witty. Throughout the talk, my friend, a Native American and the mother of 5, a woman who had never lived off the reservation, laughed at all the jokes and nodded in agreement. When we left the hall after the speech, my friend turned to me and said, "I always thought it was because I was an Indian." As we used to say, back in those days, click. A question of gender. To speak, to hear, to know, for the first time, that the problem is not to be black or white or Indian, but to be woman, female, and all the other ugly epithets, broad, bitch, whore, that go with being born without a penis. There is hope and strength in knowing that the common denominator is, in fact, a caprice of nature, a simple matter of plumbing. And once the knowledge that the problem is not singular, but is the birthright of half the world's population, once that knowledge sinks in, what follows will make the shot heard round the world seem a mere firecracker.